Alright, so today we're going to be doing some tier 3 jobs, and I also have to mine some. At the end of the last episode, I mined a little chunk of, well, a little chunk. I mined 20,000 nitrate and coal. Let me go just grab some food really quickly, which is pretty decent, and we're making a lot of gunpowder. There's no rush on the lead, but obviously we need to give it time to smelt and then craft out the bullet casings as well, so we do have to, if we want to time that right, do that properly. Where are my fish tacos? Have they found themselves in my motorcycle, perhaps? Because I know I didn't eat them all. And I need to mine a bunch of clay and iron as well. Yeah, here they are, here they are. Let me just take all this inside and sort it in my inventory. The reason I need clay and iron is I'm going to start needing a lot of steel if I want to upgrade my base to steel, which I don't think I need to do, but I would like to get my engineering skill up and get the XP from it as well, of course. Alright, inventory cleared out, food acquired. Let's go do that tier 3 fetch we have. We need to do 4 more tier 3s to get tier 4 unlocked, which I really want tier 4 because that's when the fun stuff really starts to drop for end loots. And indeed, we can go to like the snow biome and start getting crazy good gear. Obviously, we have an auto shotgun already, so like good gear is already available at my loot stage in the snow biome, but I would like it to be more common if possible. And tier 4s are just the start of like the really lucrative POIs, assuming you have good loot stage. What skills do I want to be leveling? Did I even bring any ammo for this? No, let's do some archery. Start that. Oh, nomad boots. Pretty good, but not really what I want to wear. Heavy armor is a bitch. Hi. Nope, that's annoying. Nope, engineering skill book, nice. Alright, there's the satchel. Still want to get the end loot though, I came this far. Why does your foot have no hitbox? Some ammo, 2 books I don't need, a wrench and some blocks. Okay, what do we get in the actual end loot? Scavenging skill book, magazine extender, which is nice, and another water filter, which pretty much at this stage in the game, those are just nice little lump sum of dukes for you. They've not got much of an end game purpose. They're kind of just an immersion thing. They don't really serve all that useful a purpose as an item, which is kind of like annoying. Like it's unnecessary bloat, but also like you should be able to find a water filter that you can use on the move. And obviously I don't have the helmet mod version of it in this mod. It's taken out because I just think it's not very, well, it's not very immersive, but it's also not very conducive to like actual good water gameplay. Once you just put that helmet mod on and you start slurping up all the river water, it's just like, ah well, water doesn't matter anymore, and that's kind of boring. It made water too easy, so I got rid of it. And its replacement item does tend to be kind of not all that necessary later on, but I'm fine with it just being like a useful thing you can sell people once you've got like water security. It's the small price we pay for having a lot of options. I'll take 25 forged steel for that, and I'll take your next fetch clear. I want to get these done faster, so I'm going to go in guns blazing with the Magnum. Here we are. Ah, 3 steel tool parts, nice. I don't know why the steel tool I only seem to find is the axe. I'll take a look at that, see why that's happening, but from what I recall, there's no particular reason, it's just the game's weird like that sometimes. I don't know, maybe I just forgot to implement the other schematics. It seems unlikely though, I remember doing it all. Some eggs. 5, nice. A legendary part, nice. A gun safe. I'll give it a shot. Some weapon parts, okay, I'm gonna scrap those arrows for scrap iron. Alright, come and set off the landmines while I do this shit. Oi, wake up. Oh, an iron crossbow and a blade book. I guess I'll sell that. So obviously we're at max blades, so it's just a valuable skill book at that point. Ergonomic grip. Can I put that on my crossbow? No, it's only on bows, right. Put it on my impact driver, but I might have to scrap my fortifying grip mod or something. Let's unlock this. Pumpkin juice. Pocket mod, I'll just scrap. Double barrel shotgun, I'll just scrap a rifle book and some shells and meds. Let's eat the cat food, I guess. Right, that's pretty much everything. Let's go back and see if we can at least take another job. I don't know if I'll be able to get back to him in time. Hand it in today, but we can get it handed in tomorrow. That's perfectly fine. Let's take some AP44 and let's take the close fetch clear. Are you? Ah, Ranger hat, cool. We can get a little discount using that. Hey, more eggs. Nice. Body shots do fucking nothing. Oh, more eggs. That's some good egg luck. Alright, we're not handing this in today, but we can get the loot and stuff. Drone, come here. Also, I need to make you a bunch of cargo mods. I keep forgetting. Also, what's my science skill? Because I forgot, we're trying to get the 4x4. 3 herbal antibiotic schematics in the same container. That's absolutely insane. As far as I'm aware, I might know how to fix that, but like, I'm also not sure. I think I just need to apply an actual, like, limit to it. The chance should be low enough that it doesn't happen frequently anyway, but evidently the medical schematics need to be turned down, because no one's ever going to take medical crafting like that. I could merge it back with physician and then people will get it either way, but still I want it to be somewhat rare for the people who maybe just don't want to take physician for some reason. God, I have so many lockpicks and I've been whittled down to 12. It's fucking crazy. Another scavenging book, that's good. And a canteen. Should have brought a bloody shovel. Oh good, a wandering horde. Most of them don't seem to have noticed me though. Ah, wasteland treasures. Oh, we can make pure mineral water now, nice. Is that the last wasteland treasures? I thought I heard the sound effect. No. Still, we can make pure mineral water now, which is very, very good. I would like to kill these for XP. Come here. I'm not gonna bother about, like, skill XP, I just want actual player XP. Alright, I'm gonna go drop off some stuff at my base, and then we'll probably take this time to go mining. There's probably some lead here. There's lead right next to me, actually. Let's just mark that. I'll come back here and do some lead mining. There's a screamer coming. A great heist, nice. We can now bulk craft lockpicks, which will help quite a bit, actually. I know I could just mine into everything, but I like playing with lockpicking, so I'm just not. While I do despise the lockpicking mechanic, it's cool to like not need to mine open containers and stuff. Can I make a cigar? I can, at least theoretically. Paper, ammo crafting, right? Yeah. And then testosterone extract. And then I just need 250 grass. There are better ways to get that, but I don't actually see any close by farms, so I'm just going to punch grass, I suppose. A hunting knife would be useful right now, because it actually swings faster than my fists, but whatever. I could even make a better ranger hat, actually. We might as well. We want to get the best discount possible. I have everything for it. There goes my lead mining, I guess. We're just doing this now. There we go. Wait, cigars are just made in your inventory, right? Yeah, so there we go. That'll get me an extra 10% discount. Doesn't give you a strength buff in this, obviously, because strength doesn't exist. There's the leather. There is that. And then 2 of those. And then we probably need cloth and sewing kits. Yeah, so armor crafting kit, 2 of those. Why am I not able to make another one? We need, oh, armor part stuff. Okay, that will be everything there then. I need to get more cloth. I just spent a load of it to make bandages because I want to make a bunch of first aid kits later, and I've just not been finding many of them. Let's craft a ranger hat. Oh, all my bandages are crafting in here, 1 second. Ranger hat, and then back to bandages. And then we'll mod the ranger hat to have the cigar on it, and then that can be my bartering thing. That'll give me an 18% better deal at the trader combined. My cement mixer stopped. How much cement do I have? We're up to 6,700. That's pretty damn good. And we actually have more crushed sand and regular cement ready to go. So let's just queue up some more. 600 out of you and the rest out of you. I suppose my forges aren't really smelting anything else right now, so I'm just going to put as much stone in them as I can. Another batch of jars ready to go for the dew collectors. It's nice just having them passively generate in the background, even if it's not very efficient at all. Like, you could get water faster. The fact that I don't have to think about it and I can just do it while I'm doing other things is a nice little niche bonus for the dew collector. Alright, trader's about to open. Let's go talk to him. These are some really shit rewards. Let's take... I guess I'll just take 5 lockpicks. Right, you got more clear zombies or a fetch? Let's do the fetch. That will be the last tier 3 we need to do right now. And we can go up to Trader Hugh and do tier 4s. You know what? I'm going to actually buy a second gatherer and tarp so that my other dew collector is the same speed as the other one because it's been kind of annoying me. Any skill... Not skill magazines, but like skill books that I need. I don't really want to buy skill magazines. They're very expensive. I'm going to just take... Wait, one second. Let's take an awesome sauce and a sugar butt. And I'm going to buy his advanced water purification component. That is useless for me right now, but it's a component in the water purifier workstation, which I will need later on. So if I can get it for a nice discount now, I'll just buy it. I'm also going to just really quickly see if I've got anything else I want to sell him, since I've got an extra 2 minutes of a good discount there. I'll have to be fast, though. Alright, there we go. Nice stack and a bit of dukes. When I find some of those speech magazines, it's so fucking over for you. I'm just gonna skip to the end of this. I don't fucking need to fight all these guys. Alright, that is a lot of health. What about you? Okay, let's just break down the door. Fuck it. Hey, mining skill increased. Also, I'm very close to finishing off scavenging, which is nice. And it is kind of like when I would expect that to happen, around about, you know, day 21-ish, if you're playing like a normal person for the most part. Hey, kill tourists is done. What does that give me? Oh, that's the mods one. Oh, stun baton. Let's unlock you. Hey, there we go. I mentioned it and it spawns. See, I told you it's in the loot tables. It's just fucking with me. Day 18, we get our first point of speech. Yep, been prioritizing that correctly, haven't I? To be fair, speech just isn't a skill that I would probably actually use in a playthrough anyway. Like, it would level because I would be trading and stuff, but I wouldn't really buy any of the perks related to it. And the only advantage to speech is you get a better discount if you max it out. Well, for each level, but it's a significant if you max it out. Where's the speech stuff? Yeah, see, there's 2 speech perks, and they're just dating adventure and charismatic nature. Dating adventure is one I wouldn't take anyway, so what do I need it for, really? Charismatic nature is obviously very good, but this is a single-player series, so not gonna help me here. Let's take the pistol Pete. I guess I'll take the stealth boots mod and a steel tools crafting bundle. That would get me mining books as well. Yeah, let's take that, actually. That's what I want it for. Yeah, 2 steel tool parts, 1 insult, but 3 magazines, so that's significant. We're up to 93 mining now, nice. Right, so his jobs are shit today. Here's Pistol Pete done, so we do more headshot damage with 9 mils now, good. How far am I off of 44s being done, if I've not already done it? Oh, I have already done it, so we're already getting the headshot boost for that, nice. Right, boots. I guess I will take the stealth boost mod. Reduces the noise and stamina penalties, yeah, so we might as well sell him a couple of things there. Right, let's go see Trader Hugh in the snow biome. If we can go and see him and do some really worthwhile tier 4 snow biome jobs with really high loot stage, I think we can get some really good stuff out of that. On the plus side, I think I have enough steel tool parts now to make a level 6 steel pick if I want. I just don't have the blacksmithing skill to craft those yet, but once I do, we could do that. Oh, that reminds me. Pure mineral water. We can make this one. We need goldenrod chrysanthemum. Didn't I mine a shitload of goldenrod and chrysanthemum? Oh, it ended up in here. And then we need coal. There we go, coal. Let's go see if I've got any pure water canteens sitting outside. Because I did start filling them up in my dew collector here. Yeah, there's one. I guess we can just settle for bottles in the meantime. Let's do one of those. 2 minutes, wowee. Makes sense though. Takes twice as much time as a normal one. And then we'd, I don't know, this. Oh, we have another one. Nice. And I've definitely got some more pure water somewhere, right? Yeah, and in the dew collectors, I imagine. So let's queue up. Yeah, let's just queue up a shitload of that. It's really, really good. We just might as well. Let's go sort out these dew collectors, because we got that new attachment thing. Cool, whatever you want to call it. Let me just cancel this as well. Look at all those fucking jars, Jesus Christ. Right, let's do you. And then we have 132 water here. So what, 64 in each? Oh, 68 in this one, yeah. I could just go to a river and fill it up and then set it to distill in my chemistry station and then filter it in my mechanical filter. But considering just how hands-off the dew collector is, now that I've made it the way that it is, I actually quite like it. It's just slowly generating me water. It takes 10 minutes per glass, but it's also completely hands-off. So maybe it has more use than I thought it would. And I think 10 minutes per water is actually slower than in the vanilla game. Because isn't it 12 water a day, so you'd be getting water every 5 minutes? I think I did that math wrong, but it doesn't feel that slow, really. Like, if you sat and watched it, it would be excruciating, obviously. But when you're just out playing the game and you come back 5 days later and you have 100 water waiting for you, like, yeah, it's pretty good. Which is why they're much later in the progression tree than normal. Though the Do Collector schematic is quite a common one. At least once you hit the right loot stage. Hello, Hugh.
Let's just pick a weapon.
No good skill books for me. The SMG for that cost is actually kind of tempting. I didn't bring any 9mm though. I also kind of don't want to use it unless I have a suppressor because I hate the sound effect for some reason. It's just like occurred to me. Let's take the right residence. We completed sniper, so now rifles have extra headshot damage. That's fun. Alright, this is going to be a fucking shit show in here. I can already tell. 202 game stage. Dear God, please help me. 261 loot stage though. That's well into peak good shit territory. Eggs, please. Oh. There we go. Hi, buddy. Oh, shit. A rip drone. This is a bad room to be in with him. Dude, my fridge. God. It's a good thing we had enough room to jump in here, or that cop would have just killed me coming up on me like that. Would have just absolutely nuked my health bar. Oh, an auger schematic. Well, I'm glad other tool schematics do seem to actually spawn. That's reassuring. Engineering increase. That's got to be nearly 100 by now. 91. Okay. So my auger. We don't need to buy that other thing now. Well, we might if we want a chainsaw, but we could make a level 5 auger now, which is pretty tempting. Just to even compare it for mining purposes. It's not very expensive, actually. That's really, really easy to make, especially compared to like a steel pick where you have like leather and duct tape involved. I know there's a little bit of duct tape and leather in the handlebars, but nowhere near as much. What's that about? Oh, level 5 preacher gloves. Yes, please. So what, 25% damage? 30? 20? No, 50. Oh, I was using 20. That is significant. Oh, put them back on, please. There we go. Extra mod slots always welcome. I'll sell those. They're worth quite a bit. Ugh. I should have brought recog, really. That's a fucking charged weight right there. Wow, okay. My apologies, I was not familiar with your game. Oh, it wasn't a weight, it was a bow. Okay, that's not too impressive then, but it's still pretty impressive. That's a lot of health. Farming gloves, rifle damage, right? Yeah, I'll sell those, I guess. Oh, hello. Yeah, I didn't think we would reliably be able to one-tap them, but they're really good cue to start killing them. At least on warrior difficulty, it looks like charged zombies aren't going to be the end of the world for stealth, but on insane, it's just going to be too hard to one-tap them. Maybe not with my mod, like maybe I've added enough sneak attack damage to the bow perks and stuff, but we'll have to see. Yeah, there's the magic door. I suppose you could use covert cats and recog, but that seems like a really fucking annoying way to play. So don't eat all my lockpicks. Single machine gun part as well. Extra rude. Sharp 6. That is a lot of zombies out there. I need a suppressor. I think I just maxed out my scavenging though. Yay! What skills do I have maxed? Scavenging, athletics, blades. I've only maxed these skills in 18 days. That's actually not too bad. It could be a little bit slower though. Though to be fair, I have already nerfed athletics since I maxed it. So it probably wouldn't be maxed as quickly for anybody playing along who's been updating their game anyway. Yep, all these books are just scrap paper at this point. I do need scrap paper, so I'm not going to complain. Oh, archery book. Not quite finished archery, unfortunately. It's been weirdly rarer than the other ones. And there's supposed to be a zombie in here. Hi. Yep, that's perfect. That's exactly what I was trying to do. It's off. Mining book. Mining book. Oh, another level 5 compound crossbow. Okay. Acid. Is there anything on this balcony? I can never remember. Leads me up onto the roof. What's up here? Then we come over here. Oh yeah, you got a weapons bag. HP mod schematic. And then there's also a secret stash. Or hidden stash. Secret stash is the deprecated thing the traders used to have. With a book I already know in it. Perfect. Cast. Fun. Alright, into the horrible place we go. A level 5 steel pick. Like 2 days after I went out of my way to craft one. Thanks, game. Very cool. You fucking prick. Couldn't have done that a few days ago. How dare you survive that? Since when did they stuff so many of these Among Us crewmates in there? Oh, hello. Howdy. Place this here. Where did I go again? This door not supposed to open. Oh, no, I remember now. We go around here. Got a Lego Batman ass puzzle. I am not going down there without a way back up. I am not a fool. Oh, eat that. And while I'm here, just drink some coffee as well. Fuck it. Drink coffee. Nope, this isn't loaded. 1 second. Infernal cop, really? In this economy? Spear Hunter, okay. Another water purifier. Oh boy, a screamer. Where are you? Here, you rat. There's another screamer coming, I think. Where's my fucking drone? Oh, hey. Oh, an advanced water purification component. I didn't even need to buy one. We also got one of the water purifier components, which are very rare and good. But I need a few of them to actually make the water purifier, and I have found the schematic, actually, never mind. Water purifier. Here we are. Washing machine. We need 5 of those. So, we've got a few quests still before we find one. We'll probably have them by the time we're done tier 4 complete, though, if we do them all in the snow biome, I think. I'm just gonna get on my bike and leave. There's a screamer, but I can't be bothered finding her. All that for that, bro. I guess I'll take 10 glue. Let's take the Mortician's house. We've got a skill point there. I don't even really know what I want. You know what, I'll save it for Grease Monkey, because I probably will hit 40 science by the time I get my next level. So, we need 2 levels to unlock the 4x4. Just makes sense. Now this tier 4, we can get done very, very, very quickly by comparison. So we might be able to even get a 3rd one done today. Start you. Oh, compound crossbow schematic, nice. So if I want a level 6, I just need to master my bow crafting, which would have unlocked the compound crossbow anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Nope, okay. There is a lot of zombies trying to break in right now. My frame rate's actually feeling it. Business Secrets magazine again. 3 again in there, nice. That's very lucky. Nothing in those, really, just some ammo. Level 5 Enforcer shoes again. They're kind of fucked. I don't want to waste a repair kit on them. Hello. Art of mining, nice. We get a 2 ranks of Motherload, really, in this mod, because Motherload's half as effective. I didn't change that effect, and I have no intentions of changing it either. Ow. Where the fuck did he come from? Must have been part of the POI. Ads don't really spawn like that. Let's help the frame rate. It was only like 6 zombies. Must be something to do with the snow. Pumpkin bread schematic. Oh, level 5 nail gun, nice. Hey, science book. Hey, acid. Another one. Double acid, nice. Alright, let's see. Last room, what do we have? Oh, you survived that? What? Oh, he's charged. And we're clear. Oh, a whole battery bank. Need that? I mean, I'll take it, I guess. Crucible schematic, mining book, and some duct tape. Preacher hat, judge's scrap. 2 engineering books in there. That's very lucky. That's tier 4 loot for you, though. What do you expect, really? Okay, let's go. I can at least hand the job in, I think, if I'm fast. Okay,
Well,
let's take the last archery book. Take an additional job. Buy some gasoline because I'm short. Let's go. Right. Final archery book. Oh, it's not the final archery book. Oh, I still have even more? I thought I was on 5 out of 7 already. I guess not. Alright. I guess we can just go do the POI. It makes no difference if it's nighttime, does it? Everything inside's gonna be fucking radiated anyway. Start that. Ah. Deer hunter. Oh, we're clear. Not entirely. Where are they trying to break in at? Level 5 steel spear. Fun. Alright, we cleared out the outsides there. Let's get the end looked. A water purifier schematic. Science increase. Nice. A meat shoe. And what do we have in here? I have 1 inventory slot. I'm gonna have to go dump shit on my bike, I think. Oh, another water purifier component. 2 salvaging books. And rockets, of all things, which I'm not even going to bother picking up because I don't really bother with... Are they worth anything? No, they're not even worth anything. I don't really bother with rocket launchers. They're not very practical, so I don't really care about picking those up. Alright, let's drive home, I suppose, because Trader Hugh won't be open for a few hours still, and I am absolutely full of stuff. We live this way. Alright, I'm going to spend the next 400 hours sorting out my inventory, and I will get back to you. Alright, you know what? I have so much fucking concrete at this point, I'm going to use some. First, I'm going to put this farmer outfit on, though. Alright, let's collect these. There's my farming corn challenge done. That's fun, and a survivalism level as well. Alright, farming done. I'm going to quickly run to Trader Rex and see if he has a learning elixir. He does. Let's buy a few. Did you reset today? He did. Nothing I want, though. Alright, let's queue up 2 of these, and I'm just going to upgrade as much of this base exterior as I can. Alright, I've also reinforced all the forged iron bars and turned them into concrete so they'll be easier to maintain now. And we're completely out of cobblestone. We have extra concrete, but we could probably just use that for base repairs. So this is now much, much stronger. I want to get a load of forged iron, I think, and get a bunch of iron spike traps and just layer like 5 layers of them around the outside of the base so that nothing can bother me at all. Like, just nothing's going to be able to bother me when I'm doing anything inside this base. We can set up turrets and stuff later as well, but in the meantime, just spike layers would be more than enough. I just kind of need to wait for my forges to be done doing all this cement before we can start crafting more forged iron and stuff. That's fine. Speaking of cement, we've got a few hundred here. We got more stone and crushed sand in here. Oh, and a little bit more cement, actually. And we can queue up even more of this. We'll have some more to repair the base with later. So we did get 1 level, and we almost got a 2nd level from all of that. From upgrading the whole base there. We're maxed out on engineering now, after all that, as I would probably expect to be. Did a lot of upgrading. We have 10 skill points, so that means once we get the extra stuff we need, or the 4x4, which is just a couple of ranks of science, we can actually make the 4x4. So with that in mind, it might be worth checking to make sure we have all the components for it. Yeah, we don't have any wheels, I don't think. That would be a problem initially. So we can make the 4x4 truck accessory straight up, and then we need a lot more duct tape than that. Let's craft some of that. I actually need more cloth again. That's relatively easy to go and obtain, though. Leather, and we've got a good amount of steel, but not enough steel. So we have to take some of this. Maybe we cancel the cement for a little bit, and just focus on iron for a little while. This one is smelting as much iron as it can, but it might just take a while, so that's fine. We are a couple of levels off of being able to get the science for it anyway, but we have everything else we need except for wheels and the duct tape. So if we just grab some forged iron, I actually will need 1 forged iron out of one of these forges real quick. Just grab that. There we go, and then a little bit of scrap polymer, a little bit of oil, acid, and coal. There we go. Craft 2 wheels. And then it's just a little bit of cloth as well. Alright, so a good thing to do would probably be to go scrapping. Because if we go scrapping, then we can get cloth, and we can just get like gas and stuff like that. And science skill. And hypothetically engineering, but obviously I maxed engineering. So oh, my bike's in here. I'm going to go to another town, probably, because this one's pretty much going to be looted. Maybe this one? And just scrap every car I can find and just see if I can get myself those 2 ranks of science. It shouldn't be too hard, all things considered. Oh, here's a car. Stop and grab this one, and then I'll head over. Okay, there's my first rank of science. That didn't take too long. It was about 3 ranks of salvaging to 1 rank of science, which is pretty solid. Hey, I'm level 69. Okay, there's my other science point I needed. So we're up to 40 science now, so we can finally unlock Grease Monkey 4. Okay. I've also got 5 other skill points here. You know what? I'm going to get the last rank of advanced engineering. That'll make my forged steel as cheap as possible. So I'm going to head home and see how the forged steel situation is doing. It's a shame I didn't have bad mechanic rank 3 while doing all that, or I would have probably got enough steel to make it, but it was too many skill points. I don't actually even know if I have the salvaging for bad mechanic rank 3. So we're up to 72, and bad mechanic rank 3 requires 50. Okay, never mind then. I thought it was 75 for some reason, but no. So I could have gotten it, but it would have taken all my skill points, and then we would have gotten the steel, but I would be waiting 2 more days to get enough levels to actually unlock the 4x4, so I chose this route instead. Alright, there's all the forged steel I'll need. It's just a matter of waiting now. Well, we do wait. Let's get the 4x4 accessories going at least. Oh, actually, because I got Grease Monkey, the chassis is now much cheaper, I forgot, so we can actually just make that pretty much. We need 5 forged steel, which that'll take a couple of seconds. Okay, that works. Then we need duct tape. I think I've got that either in my drone or in my bike. There's 2, but I need more than that. There we go. And my leather as well, actually. And my wheels. Any steel in here? No. It would have saved me a few seconds. What can I say? There we go. 4x4 chassis is done. Well, the recipe's available now. And then we have everything else we need for the truck. Yep, okay. So I'm just going to put some stuff away while we wait. Grab all my pure water here. We have a little bit more to go, of course, but we have a good supply of that now. We'd never be hurting for water again, really. With that in mind, though, I should get more of those canteens of it, because that's even more efficient to hold it. Here we go. I might be actually lacking in chrysanthemum and stuff. No, I'm good. Just barely. Let's do those first, and then do that. There, so I'll have a stack of canteens of purified water, which is a lot of water to be holding on to. How's this doing? 20 more seconds on the chassis, okay. Bunch more concrete, plus a bunch of cement out of these. We actually need more crushed sand, oddly enough. We need not much, we need like 700 if anything. Grab you, 4x4, what are we missing? Oh, duh, you need 4 wheels to make a 4x4. Wheel? There we go, there's a screamer. I would also like to upgrade my front door there to an iron double door and then a steel double door. What do they take to craft though? Steel door double. Springs, yeah, we can get all that, it's fine. So let's get a nail gun. I need 1 forged iron, annoyingly. You need electrical, wait. No, you don't need electrical part. You need electrical parts for... No, you don't need electrical parts for the powered ones. For the non-powered ones, sorry. Then we just need some steel and then iron. Give me that. Give me literally a single forged iron. There we go. Queue up the 4x4 and then a steel door double, and then I will craft an iron door. Here we go. Crushed sand is done. Here's 1,000 more concrete on the way. Looks like there's a wandering horde or something out here. Iron door. Some glue and shotgun shells, okay. I'm also going to queue up some drone cargo mods. I don't think 5's right. I think a max of 4 if anything, and I don't think mine can even take that, but we have the material, so it doesn't matter. 4x4 is done. We haven't unlocked any of the mods, unfortunately, which makes the 4x4 a lot better if you can. There we go. I will leave the motorcycle, because it does still have its uses, but I will just throw it in the garage here. Alright, so 4x4, I'll need to go get it some gas. I have plenty, though, after all of the salvaging. Actually, let me get these as well, and then tell this to make me like 50 forged iron, and go back to making me steel and cement, because I want to do some mass lockpick crafting. My steel door is also done. There we go. That should provoke them into just attacking the walls again, which are easier to repair, so it works for me. Alright, we can put 3 cargo mods on this particular drone, so we can place that now. Quiet mode, and then, yeah, lots of inventory capacity there, nice. Looks like a deer killed itself on my truck, and now a zombie's eating it. Alright, yeah, I was getting gas for the truck there. It looks so stupid without all the extra mods on it. I'm gonna just spend all my gas on this. The first thing I'm doing is driving to the fucking not snow biome, the desert biome, and getting myself more gas, because this thing fucking devours it. I would also really like to find a fuel saver mod schematic, because it really fucking sucks without one. There's my forged iron. Let's get some lockpicks. Stack of them. Oh, it only costs 40 and 40, of course, yeah. Makes sense. That'll help me for a little bit. Oh, we need more clay as well, okay. There's gonna be a lot of mining in my immediate future, clearly, jeez. I need to get iron and clay to make more steel to reinforce my base. I need to get stone for obvious reasons. I need to get lead for bullets, and I need to get oil shale. Did something else just kill itself? Oh, there's a pig, hello. Are you dead? No, you're not dead. You just look dead. I was dead. I should really put a ladder in there. I've been meaning to do that for a while. Oh, I see, and that's why it's not there. There's some bullshit going on. That works, though. I can work with this. You know what? I should make an auger as well, just while we're here. Here we go, level 5 auger on the way. And we can use that against the materials we can't one-shot. Probably the lead and the iron. Alright, so we got a 4x4. We maxed out a few more skills. We have an auger. We have, like, infinite pure water now. And my base is fully concrete with steel doors. It's kind of nice as well. My drone is upgraded. We're doing very, very well. But there's still stuff to do. It's not completely over yet. We still have progression to unlock and stuff. I think in the next episode, we're going to go down to the desert biome. We're going to mine up all of the oil shale in the world. And then we're going to come back, turn that into gas. Probably salvage for a little bit of gas as well to feed the auger. And then I will mine some lead and iron and clay, and then upgrade my base, and then do the Horde Night in the next episode. I think that's what has to happen. Let me head over to the desert now. If the next episode is out, it will be appearing on screen right now. If you're interested in the mods, they are linked in the description, so check those out if you want to play with them. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next episode of Iron by Doing Modded Series.